Alright, what is going on, y'all? We are back with another video. And as of right now, the NBA regular season is officially over. Um, let's talk about the playing games. First off, everybody know, right here, 7-8 matchup in the West. LA Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. Steph versus LeBron, man. Adam Silver and NBA got what they wanted, man. The ratings on this game, I know it's gonna be tremendous. Um, they couldn't have asked for, a better situation for playing game. And then 9-10, we have Memphis versus San Antonio. That should be an interesting one as well. But obviously, the main attraction in the West is the 7-8 matchup with Golden State. And then in the East, 9-10, 7-8 matchup, we have the Boston Celtics versus the Wizards. That should be very interesting. And then 9-10, we have Indiana and Charlotte. So I know you guys are here. Hear my predictions. I'm going to give you guys my playing predictions, and then I'm going to let you guys know who do I have in the first round matchups. I thought about waiting until after the playing game to give you guys my first round predictions, and I also thought about just giving you guys my whole conference predictions between who I got in the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. I might do that on Friday. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me, if you guys want to know my predictions for that, or wait until after the first round. But with that being said, let's talk about the 7-8 matchup who I have. Two teams who are very dangerous lower seeds. If I'm Utah and Phoenix, for them being, for how good they played throughout the regular season, this is the reward they get, man, I know it's gotta be tough for them. But with that being said, 7-8 matchup, one game scenario. I know with Brian them don't want to be in a playing situation. But they here now, so they gotta, show up. They gotta be ready to play, man. And I think they will be. That being said, man, Stephen Curry has been tremendous, and I know the Lakers gonna have all eyes on Steph. They probably gonna throw multiple bodies on him. They gonna make sure they know what Steph at all times. They gonna double team him the moment he crosses half court. And I know their whole focus, the entire focus is gonna be on Steph Curry. But many people forget that this is LeBron James. Lakers have LeBron and AD. I know LeBron hurt his ankle again tonight, but they say he's okay, so I'm gonna believe him on that. But that is concerning. I'm already concerned about AD health wise, and this Lakers team. They've been looking good this past week. This past few days they started to get more healthier, but like I said, the injuries, for Brian and AD are very concerning. But with that being said, I'm going with the Lakers in the 7-8 matchup, man. I think when you got LeBron, AD, the size advantage with Drummond and all of them. And then the fact that Dennis Schroeder has been, he's back. He's been, in my opinion, he's the third most important player, the third best player on the team this year. Overall, I think the Lakers are just too talented and they're deep. Now, I do want to point out the fact that I would not be surprised if Golden State wins because that's how well they've been playing lately. Golden State is on won 6 in a row. I believe they are a very dangerous team. And I do want to point out the fact as well that I do think these are the two teams that are going to be 7-8 seed. So, Steph Curry. What more can I say about Steph Curry, man? And then the player Draymond Green is the way he been playing defensively, the way the synergy between him and Steph Curry is incredible to watch, man. And his playmaking, man, leadership has been, you know, not talked about enough. So I love the way this Golden State, is playing. I would not be surprised if Golden State win this game, but I'm going with the Lakers based off, how talented they are and the fact that they have LeBron James. But I know I'm rambling on here. But the fact that you got Steph and LeBron in a one game scenario, you can't ask for a better situation, if you lead the team. Two of the best players in the game today. So the seventh spot, I had the Lakers winning the game, so they would be the seventh seed. So that means the Golden State play the winner between San Antonio and Memphis. And with that game, I'm gonna go with Memphis. Based off the fact I think Memphis is just a better team than San Antonio. Although a lot of people, haven't been paying attention to San Antonio this year. I know they struggled mightily. The second half of the season, they had a brutal second half schedule. But a lot of people is underrated and disrespecting DeMar DeRozan. I do believe he has become one of the most underrated players in the league. They have a pretty solid supporting cast. You know, DeJounte Murray is a pretty good defender. He's coming along nicely this year. Had been much better season this year than he had last year. So he's coming along. And then they got another young solid players in Keldon Johnson, Lonnie Walker. So this team is not bad, but I just think overall Memphis is better. Memphis got the size. Um, Star power, John Morant, Loving Wade, Jaren Jackson is coming along. He's back now. Jonas Valanciunas, in my opinion, has been the most consistent player. He's been even more consistent than Ja Morant this season. Ja Morant, he's the better player, the more better talent. But in terms of this season, I think Giannis Valanciunas has been their best player. And then Dylan Brooks, man, he's a wild card. I know he frustrates, the Grizzlies fans. His shot selection sometimes to be very questionable, but when he's on, he's very, very good. He's an X factor for them. So overall, I think Memphis is a better team. I expect them to win this game. So that being said, we will have a rematch from Sunday's game, Golden State versus Memphis, and then in one game scenario, I'm going with Steph Curry. His man has been playing at an MVP level. I know you guys heard with Brian believe that Steph Curry is MVP. Due to the fact that Steph Curry faces double and triple teams every night, and the way he still produces at such a high level, how efficient he is. Brian got a good case with that. I definitely do believe that Steph Curry has been playing at MVP level, but in my opinion, MVP this year been tough award, this year. But my one of my videos, make sure you guys check out the video. End up getting Jokic, man. I think Jokic has had a very good season, so Jokic is my MVP. That being said, 8-9 matchup. I'm going Golden State due to the fact that Steph Curry in the one game scenario, how well he's been playing, how well this Golden State team has been playing. I'm going to go with Steph. Even though I do Memphis as an overall team, they are better than Golden State, but this is the star power of Steph Curry, the way Draymond been playing, the way this Golden State team has been playing. I'm going with Golden State. So I have Golden State as my AC. All right, so now for the Eastern Conference playing games. So the 7-8 matchups, we have Boston and Washington, and then for the 9-10, we have Indiana and Charlotte. So start off, let's talk about Boston versus the Wizards. In this game, I like the Wizards because I was loving the way Westbrook got turned around this season. He's having a tremendous second half of the season. Bradley Beal is back. He looked good in the last game, so the dynamic between Bradley Beal and Westbrook, I'm liking their chances in the one game scenario against a depleted Boston team. The injury to Jaylen Brown is critical to this Boston team. This Boston team is already struggling, this season while they was healthy, But Boston this season underperformed, and a lot of that has to do with them being, a lot of their best players, missing time due to protocol, due to injuries. And then the mismanagement of Danny Ainge with his roster. This roster is not talented as last year. The way they messed up the Gordon Hayward for Miles Turner's trade was, I still to this day can't believe he didn't accept that deal. I thought Miles Turner would be one of the missing pieces for this Boston squad. But the way this Washington team is playing the second half, particularly this last month, they are, I believe, maybe 17-6 in their last 23 games. They've been top 12 defensive team, they top 10 offensive team. And then Westbrook has just been on a tear. Bradley Beal, second leading scorer in the league. So in the one game scenario, I'm taking Westbrook and Bradley Beal over this depleted Boston squad. So I have Washington getting into the 7th seed spot. And Brooklyn versus Washington in the first round. KD versus Westbrook in the first round matchup in the East. I'm up for it. Sign me up for it. So that means Boston will drop down and face the winner of the 9-10 matchup. And for the 9-10 matchup, I would have, before when Melo got hurt, Gordon Hayward got hurt, I was loving this team. This team, in my opinion, would have secured a playoff spot, if Gordon Hayward and LaMelo Ball never went out. But based off the way they've been playing lately, I'm not feeling too confident in the Charlotte team. Even though I know Indiana has the issues right now with the players and the coaching staff, I'm gonna go ahead and take Indiana. But, due to the fact that Sabonis, LeVert, and Brogdon, I think they can get them in the give them a game in this playing situation. And I do believe this Indiana team is better than the Charlotte team right now. Even though this Charlotte team is very fun to watch right now, I don't think LaMelo is 100%. Gordon Hayward has been a big loss for them. This team, to me, is not too inexperienced, and I'll take the experience of the Pacers. Even though they underachieving this season, I'll take the experience of the Pacers over Charlotte in this game, and I'll take Sabonis, LeVert, and Brogdon in this game. So then we got the final 9 seed Indiana versus Boston. So Indiana, even though this Boston team underperformed, they depleted, I'm going Boston because due to the fact that I believe that Jason Tatum can give me a game. He can go off for one game. They still have Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker. Evan Fournier has been a hit and miss. Then Robert Williams as a big, they pretty solid. Tristan Thompson, I think they can get this game. I will go with Boston. Even like I said, I'm liking Boston. They still got the talent there to win them a playing game and get that AC. So yeah, that's my prediction. So AC, I got Boston. 7 seed, I got Washington in the East, and then 7 seed in the West, I got the Lakers, and then I got the Golden State getting that final seed. So that was my predictions in the playing game. Let me say that one more time. So I got Lakers beating Golden State for the Lakers to get that 7 seed, and then I got Memphis beating San Antonio to get a rematch. Then we get a rematch of Memphis versus Golden State. I'm going Golden State for that final spot. And then for the Eastern Conference, Boston versus Washington, I'm going Washington beating the 7 seed to Boston for that 7 seed. Match up with Brooklyn, and then I got Indiana beating Charlotte. And then we got a 9-side matchup. Indiana versus Boston, and Boston getting our final AC spot to face off against Philly. So those are my playing game predictions. You know what, guys? Just to let you know, this video is going on over 11-12 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it here. After the playing game, I'm gonna give you guys my first round predictions, and let me know in the comments if you guys want more. Is this the first round prediction on Friday? Or do you want me to give the whole conference predictions? I'm leaning towards giving you guys the whole conference predictions. So let me know in the comment section. Can't wait for the playing games. It's gonna be sight to see. To be very interesting. And then playoffs is here, baby. I've been waiting for playoffs for a while now. This will be one of the better playoffs that we've seen in the last few years. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comment section. Who do you guys have, having the playing games? Who do you guys think gonna lose? Do you guys think it's gonna be any upsets in the first round? With the lower seeds, do you think anybody in the playing games, like I said, gonna upset the higher seeds? Obviously, besides the Lakers, because the Lakers would be favorite in they either series versus Utah or Phoenix. As crazy as that sounds, Lakers will be favorite either series. But I'm gonna end the video there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch y'all Friday. Hope you guys enjoy playing games. And yeah, playoffs are here, man. I'll catch y'all on Friday. Catch y'all later, man. Peace out.